Velvet dark, a single beam. The floor reflects a sharpened dream. No countdown sound, no open door. I breathe once, then step to war. Gold comes stitched into my spine. Every motion redesigned. I don't look back, I don't explain. Intent is etched into my frame. Fabric moves like coded thought. Control is something I was taught. Rebellion, not display. This is or finding its way. Cut from the night, precise and slow. I don't burn bright, I glow. I don't react, I translate. Silence turns authoritative. Cut from the night, feel it stay. Fashion moves when words decay. Fashion moves when words decay. Internal heat, every line incomplete without me. From raw instinct to final form, I stay centered in the storm. No excess, nothing loud. I stand apart, not in the crowd. Bass pulls low, tension bends, time forgets where motion ends. Breath the lines, control is near. Stillness loud. Step, slice, hold, advance. Focus locked, frame aligned, prime contour, sharp and slow. Every movement starts to glow. Fashion lives in quiet form. Power cool, perfectly warm. Feel the pressure when I stand. Every glance obeys the plan. This is not a borrowed view. This is contour, clean and true. Everything I wear is real. From the doorway to the close, I decide how silence flows. No disguise, no second skin. Every line begins within. Minimal but holding weight. Stillness turns to dominance. Flash arrives, then fades to none. I remain when it is done. Timeless cut, a modern sign. Luxury is disciplined mind. Prime contour, sharp and slow. Every movement starts to glow. Fashion lives in quiet form. Power cool, perfectly warm. Feel the pressure when I stand. Every glance obeys the plan. This is not a borrowed view. This is contour, clean and true. I move once and standards bend. Soft noise under crystal light. The room exhales, I step inside. Every glance begins to slow when intention starts to show. Fabric glides, a med flows low. Nothing rush, complete control. I don't speak to claim the space. Presence draws it to my pace. No approval in my stance. I don't enter, I advance. Stillness, sharp as scope. Steel power, something you can feel. Velvet pressure, calm but deep. Every move is mine to keep. Fashion lives in subtle fire. Not the noise but the desire. Feel the tension in the air. Every second stops to stare. This is more than attitude. This is craft and magnitude. Everything aligns within. From the shadow to the shine, I decide the finish line. No disguise, no borrowed edge. Every cut a quiet pledge. Minimal, yet standing tall. Grace becomes my protocol. Flash ignites, then fades away. I remain, I always stay. Timeless form, a modern way. Style moves when I dictate. Velvet pressure, calm but deep. Every move is mine to keep. Fashion lives in subtle fire. Not the noise but the desire. Feel the tension in the air. Every second stops to stare. This is more than attitude. This is craft and magnitude. No excess, no need to prove. I hold still and worlds move. Silver hair, the floor reflects a quiet pulse, a perfect set. No words rise, no signal set. The moment forms with sharp but never cold. Fashion speaks without a sound. Confidence is what I found. Feel the pulse under the light. Everything aligned just right. This is more than what you see. This is pure identity. No echo, no need to prove. I stand still, the world moves. White noise under silver skies. The room aligns when I arrive. Every step gets clean and slow. Measured fire, quiet glow. Fabric breathes with every move. Nothing forced, nothing loose. I don't chase the flashing light. I let stillness steal the sight. No permission in my tone. I stand firm, self-built alone. Every pause becomes a sign. Confidence by pure design. Crystal tempo, cold but bright. Slow ignition, perfect bite. Fashion moves the way I feel. Sharp intention, calm and real. Feel the tension start to rise. Every look is synchronized. This is more than what I show. This is crystal tempo. This is crystal tempo. This is crystal tempo. Tutored chrome and tailored air. Everything is placed with care. From the entry to the close, I decide how silence flows. No disguise, no borrowed flame. Every detail knows my name. Minimal but cutting deep. Power something that I keep. Flash appears and fades away. I remain, I always stay. Timeless lines, a modern view. This is everything I use. Crystal tempo, cold but bright. Hey, slow ignition, perfect bite. Hey, fashion moves the way I feel. Sharp intention, calm and real. Feel the tension start to rise. Every look is synchronized. This is more than what I show. This is crystal tempo. This is crystal fashion moves when I align. Magnetic form, I pull the room. Every shadow shifts into fashion lights and how I stand. Power drawing from intercom. Hear the floor respond to me. Silent force, intensity. This is not just what I wear. This is presence in the air. This is presence in the air. This is presence in the air. No trend to follow, no return. I arrive and stand low light tracing every line. The room resets when I arrive. Breath controlled, intention clear. Nothing random, nothing fear. Fabric moves in measured ways. Calm intensity on display. I don't rush to make a sound. Gravity shifts when I'm around. No signal, no command. I don't follow any plan. Every silence that I keep pulls the focus in too deep. Quiet velocity, smooth and strong. I've been right where I belong. Fashion lives inside my pace. Not the noise, but how I face. Feel the pressure in the room. Every glance is locked in tune. This is not a fluke. The moment sharpens in my eyes. Cut so clean it hums in tone. I walk alone but never alone. Gloss and shadow, edge and calm. I wear intention like a charm. Every seam a silent rule. Grace supply, precision cool. Flash and stitch the air in white. I bend the dark into light. Not a look, not a sound. This is gravity unwound. Static glimmer, hold the frame. Stillness screaming out my name. I don't move to impress, I move to leave excess. Static glimmer, crystal clear. Power whispers when I'm here. From raw idea to final cut, I keep it sharp, I keep it shut. Monotone heart, laser pace, calm authority in space. I don't echo what's been done. I arrive before it's won. Bass goes thin, focus tight. I sharpen silence into sight. No delay, no control lost. I pay the moment any cost. Pause, align, shift, seal. Lights fall flat, the room exhales. Style persists when sound fails. When the night releases armor, remember this. Static glamour. Soft still light on a flawless line. The room inhales, I cross the time. Every step is calm and sure. Nothing rushed, completely pure. Fabric flows with quiet intent. Power felt, not loudly spent. I don't chase, the eyes that stare. I move once they're already there. No permission in my tone. I stand solid, self-defined. Every silence that I wear cuts sharper than a sign. On the edge of elegance, I stay clean and bold in my own way. Fashion lies between control and the fire inside my soul. Hear the echo of my I set the stance.
Soft light spills on polished stone. The air feels sharp, I stand alone. No sound loud, but tension deep. The night is mine, the silence speaks. Tailored breath controlled and slow. Every step begins a show. Clean lines cut the move in space. Calm authority in my face. Nothing borrowed, nothing low. I wear the future cool and bold. Of elegance, sharp and pure, minimal fire, confident allure. I don't chase the spark of flame, I turn motion into name. Edge of elegance, feel it stay. Luxury moves my way. Luxury moves my way. Tones electric calm, power rests within the palm. From first sketch to final glance, every choice is pure intent. No excess, no disguise. Truth is tailored to my size. Low pulse hums, the moment bends. The line between now and then. Breeze slows down, control is mine. I step beyond the edge of time.
Glide, focus, turn, claim.
Quiet grow on steel and skin. No signal, no scent, I'm dialing in. The room is close, the both lines. A step between the measured lines. I move exact, no wasted sun. Every edge is purpose on. Tailored calm, a steady spark. I hit the light, I could dark. No borrowed heat, no borrowed tone. morning glass, the city thin. Every step rewrites a space, can't control a steady pace. Nothing borrowed, nothing loud, I don't need the crowd. Lines so clean, they feel precise. Focus, no approval in my eyes. I move first, the moment follows. Every breath is engineered, confidence is never hollow. Shifts in tune, fashion lights and how I stand. Power drawn from intercom, hear the floor respond to me. Silent force, intensity. This is not just what I wear, this is presence in the air. Tones of liquid steel, everything I touch is real. From the entrance to the frame, I don't adjust, I rearrange. No disguise, no extra shine, luxury, a state of mind. Every angle locked in place, stillness carries all the weight. Flash ignites and fades to none. I remain when it is gone, timeless cut, a modern sign. Fashion moves when I align. Magnetic form, magnetic form, I pull the room. Every shadow shifts in tune. Fashion lights and how I stand. Power drawn from intercom, hear the floor respond to me. Silent force, intensity. This is not just what I wear, this is presence in the air. Blue light spills across the floor. The city pauses at the door. Every step is clean and slow. Quiet force begins to grow. Fabric sharp against the skin. Calm outside, fire within. I don't rush to make a sound. Silence lifts me off the ground. No reflection shapes my name. I arrive already framed. Every breath is under control. Focus carved into my soul. Frozen pulse beneath the calm. Eyes on fire, perfectly drawn. Fashion lives and how I stay. Not in words, but in the way. Feel the pressure, feel the stare. Every second locks the air. This is frozen motion. Push your tones in liquid steel. Everything I touch is real. From the entrance to the close, I decide how silence flows. No disguise, no borrowed pace. Every line is in its place. Minimal but standing tall. Grace becomes my protocol. Flash ignites, then fades to none. I remain when it
tension tight, silence heavy,
Vision bright, no release, just command. Time falls into my hands.
step, hold, shift.
Love.
Lights is all control me. Stop exists beyond the frame. When the night forgets the scene, remember this neon indiscipline. Clear and clean, power hides between the seams. Clear and clean, between the seams.
Never say of calm and light. The room is in, the mood is tight. No echoes left in space too high. Tonight I walk the edge of time. Minds cut clean, flame in my glass. I move forward, never fast. Tailored silence, perfect pace. Focus calling to my face. No essence, no disguise. Just ambition in my eyes. Flames collide when moment bends. Every stare already ends. More than look, know that sound. This is motion wearing crown. Mastery of the style. I fade, controlling, quiet. I don't wait, don't wait. I arrive. Mastery of the style. Stand still.
to a gold comb stitched into my spine. Every motion redesigned. I don't look back, I don't explain. Intent is etched into my frame. Fabric moves like coded thought. Control is something I was taught. Cameras freeze, the air gets thin. The room tilts when I step in. Not rebellion, not display. This is art finding its way. Cut from the night, precise and slow. I don't burn bright, I glow. I don't react, I translate. Silence turns authoritative. Cut from the night, feel it stay. Fashion moves when words decay. Fashion moves when words decay. Did shine internal heat. Every line incomplete without me. From raw instinct to final form, I stay centered in the storm. No excess, nothing loud. I stand apart, not in the crowd. Bass pulls low, tension bends, time forgets where motion ends. Breath aligns, control is near. Stillness louder when I'm here. Step, slice, hold, advance. Light shut down, the echo lifestyle remains in what it gives. When the night forgets the sight, remember what was cut from night. Cold lines cutting through the space. The room resets around my pace. Every step is clean and sure. Calm intent, completely pure. Fabric shapes the air I cross. Nothing gained and nothing lost. I don't rush to own the light. I let balance steal the sight. No reflection writes my role. I design it full control. Every pause is perfectly timed. Focus locked, frame aligned. Prime contour, sharp and slow. Every movement starts to glow. Fashion lives in quiet form. Power cool, perfectly warm. Feel the pressure when I stand. Every glance obeys the plan. This is not a borrowed view. This is contour, clean and true. Scented tones and tempered steel. Everything I wear is real. From the doorway to the close, I decide how silence flows. No disguise, no second skin. Every line begins within. Minimal but holding weight. Stillness turns to dominance. Flash arrives, then fades to none. I remain when it is done. Timeless cut, a modern sign. Luxury is disciplined mind. Prime contour, sharp and slow. Every movement starts to glow. Fashion lives in quiet form. Power cool, perfectly warm. Feel the pressure when I stand. Every glance obeys the plan. This is not a borrowed view. This is contour, clean and true. No excess, no need to pretend. I move once and standards bend.